we have Dre Sticks in the studio this morning. We're going to give you his profile, his lowdown, so that you know who he is, so that you don't just see him at events or places and you just say, let me just know. This is Big Fish, and we'll be introducing him right now. Now, let me go. Dre Sticks, born as Odunlami Oluwadamilare. I hope I'm correct.
Yes, sir.
Good. He hails from Oyo State, Okehu precisely. Now, Dre Sticks, popularly known as Faluya of Africa, is a music artist, a record producer, and he is known for his genius music ability in remixing and refixing different viral social media videos. Now he turns them to absolute classic music sensation. He's also known for a number of his original inspirational hits music releases, as he has worked with numerous heavyweights in the Nigerian music industry over the years. Now when you check this man's profile, as I've read it to you, you know that he is the best of the best. Now this man knows what he's doing, and of course on Galaxy TV, on Be Our Guest, and on WhatsApp, we do not bring anybody who doesn't know what they are doing. Exactly. Because I and Diva, we know our Anyan, we don't just play around with anyhow people, we know what we're doing. So Diva is going to be quizzing him first. Please pay attention. Please, you need to understand and know who this man is. All right, Queen, let's go.
Okay, Dre Sticks, you're good. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I can see your eyes open.
You're making it look like you people are about to scatter everywhere right now.
No, don't worry. Just relax.
Let's go.
Okay, so what I want to know first is, tell us how the journey started.
All right, so once again, my name is Dre Sticks, popularly known as Faluya of Africa. I'm a music artist and a record producer, a music entrepreneur. Wow. So I started music, like everybody would say, you know. I started music as a little drummer boy in church, you understand? Wow. I started at 11 years, I used to play the drum, you know. Then I got very familiar with music. I used to do the choir thing every day after school, church. So I didn't even know I was preparing myself for my future, you understand? So, you know, music is just what I love and what I know how to do best, you understand? So I went professional when I got into university. I started production, singing. University? I attended FUTA, Federal University of Technology, Accra. You understand? So, but I just went to school to be learned. I've always known this is what I wanted to. You understand? So, you know. So yeah, to God be the glory so far.
Okay. So another question I want to ask: are you a gospel artist?
Okay. So let's break it down.
Okay.
Yeah. You make it feel like you couldn't wait to ask me that question. Okay, so this is it. A little education. Music is a profession.
Okay.
Being a gospel artist is a calling. Yeah, it's more of a calling. You understand?
Okay.
So music is what I do for. I'm a Christian. You understand? And my values as a Christian reflects in my work. What's my work? Music. But not everybody will be in church, not everybody will be on the altar, not everybody will be a pastor. The same way we have Christians who are medical doctors, medical engineers, you know, have you seen a gospel vulcanizer before?
Yes, there's one very close to my house. It plays.
Or a gospel banker.
That song, very beautiful song.
No. Do you understand where I'm coming from? A gospel banker, like a gospel medical doctor.
That way. No.
Like I only treat Christians. I don't attend to. You understand?
No.
Yeah. So music is a secular.
It's a universal.
Work, you understand? So the only difference is, because I'm a Christian, my values as a Christian reflects in my music. You understand? So I do positive music, inspirational music.
Okay, so not necessarily just have to be gospel.
Yes, anybody can listen. In fact, Muslims listen to my music. Anybody, even traditionalists listen to my music. I don't disrespect any religion. You understand? So my music is just free for everybody.
All right, good one. Now I'm going to ask you this one. What you do inspirational music as well? Yeah. What inspirational music have you put out there, or which one has your name or your signature on it?
A number of them. Okay, if you look at this, I did that one went viral. I
wow.
did the one, Jesu Shomulongbani, Eledumare Babarere, Shomulongbani, Eledumare Modupe, Obamitile Tomo. Now, that's not my song. That is Pa Akib Karim's song. I only refixed it, and the refix I did went viral. I did something for the Islamic Society too. There's some little boys on the streets that were doing this afar thing. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it before. You know? So that one went viral too. And yeah, my own song. Amadukpe ore ana, atundukpe ore oni, jọ̀wọ́ dá wa lóhùn tọ́lá, má jẹ́ arógun ìbànújẹ́. That's Baba Eri. So, you know, amongst many others.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are TikTok virals.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard them a lot on TikTok.
Now, I'm going to ask you one more question before we go on a quick break. And the question is, the entertainment industry that you grew into, that you worked in, that you came into. Now we've had our ups and downs, and it has been much of a roller coaster, if you'd like to call it that way. Now, the entertainment industry, when you got into the show, and now, do you see any major difference?
Oh, now we're getting to real talks now, real business talks. Yeah, so for me, let me even remove my distance. Maybe people see me away. So for me, I've been around for a while. I've been a proper musician in the industry for well over a decade. So as an artist, as a record producer, as a songwriter, as a sound engineer, a lot of things I do behind the scene too. You understand? I mix many people's songs, albums, and so it's a lot on my table that I do. It's a full package, you understand? So I've been around and I've been privileged to witness the whole transition, you understand? So it's a whole lot of difference. It's a whole lot of, in the sense that the world has gone, it's not even digital anymore. It's AI now. We are living digital already now. AI dispensation we do like this. So there is more structure now. Back then there wasn't really structure. A lot of sometimes I feel when I meet some veterans, I feel very bad. Like they make good music, but many of them didn't make much money when they were at their prime. You understand? Unlike lately now, some people just want single. You could buy a house, buy a car, do many things. You understand? So you understand? So I'm a beneficiary of how the Nigerian entertainment industry has evolved. I'm also a beneficiary. Like I make money from my streams. You understand? It didn't used to be like that before. I have fan base all over the world. They stream my music. I make money monthly on that in dollars. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is there is structure. We are growing. We're not there yet. You understand? But there is structure already. You can, without even going to shows, you can have a hit song, and you know you're gonna make your money. But back then, it used to be the industry was customized. It used to be some set of people who owned it, and if you don't belong to that party, you cannot be heard. Now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 different artists blowing at the same time in the country, and everybody is doing okay. So that's a lot of growth. And the biggest thing about the Nigerian entertainment industry is Afrobeat is on the world stage right now. We are having our time right now. So no, it's more than a gold mine for the country. Yeah.
All right. Now, Joystick seems to believe that Afrobeats and music and in its entirety is taking Nigeria towards a stage of perfection. Now, I also believe that we are going the right step. Going in the right step in the right direction because we are doing almost everything correctly. Now he also says now entertainment in his time when he first started and now there's obviously a huge difference from streams. Now artists get to go on tours and so much that's been done in the industry. So let me ask you, what inspired Baba Riri?
Okay, so you know, inspiration can come in diverse ways. For someone like me who is a producer myself, you understand, it can just come from any angle. Once I'm in the studio, in fact, most of the time, the biggest songs are not the songs you like take your time to plan proper. It just happens, it just comes, accident, bam. So I was just in the studio, I was just trying to, you know, do something. I was just I recorded it. Okay, let me add some percussion, and it was giving me the groove. I like the groove, you know. I was just humming it, and it came. So, okay, the part of the song that came first was okay, ba 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 ba. I was just hearing that ba 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 ba. It was just kept coming. So I recorded that. Then I built the song, the entire song around that, and you know, I just wanted to do something. I want to be different. I wanted I ensure my songs are evergreen. This song, you can still listen to it in 50 years time. It will still be relevant, because lately in the music industry, songs don't have longevity again. 3 months hit song, you don't come, you don't go.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm not on that lane. On that evergreen path. So basically that's it. Yeah.
All right. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so the name Dre Sticks was originated from where? How did you come about that name?
I'm sure you can tell where that name came from.
From the drumsticks?
Yes. So my name is Dari. Then I started drumming as a little child. Okay. Then so Dre Sticks, I've been bearing Dre Sticks since I was a teenager. Then the Fallujah of Africa came from. Okay, do you know what Fallujah means?
No, I don't.
Fallujah means tear the drum.
Fallujah.
Tear the drum. So it actually happened. It happened. I was a teenager then. My family church, I'm from a Baptist family, you know, so we just bought the drum set. That time we had the talk, drum sets never many, never plenty. Not be all churches. Now Bamole we get all those local ones, you understand? So my church was one of the few that had the privilege to buy original, not local drum sets, so Genesis drum sets, you understand? So now imagine we were having a revival, and I was the youngest drummer, I was the youngest, you understand? So they gave me opportunity to play. I was so happy. I was like, I saw a tear drum. That don't happen. Of which you can imagine a setting where everybody is already in the spirit, and so nobody even saw me. So I just I follow the street. I just move. Because I thought I did something that I was going to be killed for. I was very young, like then she didn't go arrest my papa like this. All this kind of thing. You know, don't wait, they just buy. So and now, you know, I ran away. I now stood up from afar when they wanted to sing another song. Okay, how they wanted to drum. I don't want the thing no sound like it's supposed to sound. I couldn't go to church for 3 months. You understand? So when I was going, I saw my brother was there. Moti Fallujah, Moti Fallujah. You know, so I held that name Fallujah of Africa since then. So that's like an alias. Yeah.
Okay. So another question. I'm sure you've worked with some celebrities in the industry. So out of the ones you've worked with, which of them would you say, okay, working with this person is it for me?
Okay, so I've worked with like I said, I've worked with so many people in different. I'm not. You can't box me as I'm an all-round musician. I can produce any kind of music.
You have strength in versatility.
Yes, I can produce hip hop, R&B, local Fuji, you understand? So I've worked with so many people, but the most remarkable one for me is the one I did recently for King Wasiu Ayinde. I produced a record for him.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Ijebu. Yes. So I produced the record. Shout outs to Bankuli who did the link up. So I produced the record, and it was for me. When we did the project, I thought, you know, sometimes you feel you know everything already. You feel I start waiting, won't surprise me again. You understand? But it was another learning process for me, because you know, working with someone from that generation, you understand? So what I could tell, it was exceptional for me in the sense that when we were in the studio, his delivery, when he was singing, I was having goosebumps. Wow. You know, the sonic, his voice, I can't explain it. It's different from what anybody in this generation can do. And that's why people like that have had longevity for almost 50 years. they are still there, they are still doing the thing. So I learned a lot from that project, and I feel so far that's been the most remarkable for me. It's personal for me.
Yeah, wonderful. He's a great
yeah.
icon.
Yes. Shout out to Bankuli. He's now known by the big name Osha.
Bankuli Osha.
Yes.
And you look like him.
I was privileged to be with him, I think 3 weeks ago, when he came into the studios with one of his artists, Constance. She's constantly making the waves in the Nigerian entertainment music industry at the moment. So I know him.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you this question. This is a very pertinent one, if you ask me. I ask everybody who comes on the show because it feels very personal to me. Now, in the Nigerian industry, we are growing in leaps and bounds. We are becoming a huge force to reckon with all over the world. For example, when we had the just concluded World Cup, you had songs like Rema, Baby Calm Down, play in the stadiums, and everybody, the DJ would pause and everybody would echo the songs and the lyrics. Now, you have music awards that were Nigerian oriented, all right? And then you have artists pick up those awards, and this started in Nigeria. All of a sudden, the awards are now being moved outside the country. Now, I'm going to ask you, do you feel it's a good thing, or do you feel it has its disadvantages? Let me explain. Now, we having those awards outside the country might be a good way to showcase who we are and what we are, and give us much more deserved recognition. Please throw more light into the discussion. Let me know what and how you feel about it.
Okay, so yes, I am very aware of this subject matter, and there's been different mixed opinions. There's been different opinions about this. So what I'm just going to say is, I won't put any sentiments, I'll be very honest. I feel, what's the product you're selling as Nigeria? Afrobeat. That's our product. Afrobeat is growing. It has grown and it has gone to, we're having our time on the center, on the world stage right now. So I feel if institutions that are supporting Afrobeats and everything, if they go global too, I don't feel there's anything wrong with it, as long as they retain the core values that they started with. You understand? And at the same time, not leaving the roots. You understand? So if it's just some form of enlargement, you understand? Just some form of propagating the gospel. Just like a church that starts somewhere in Lagos and they have branches all over the world, you understand? So I feel it's growth. I feel it's growth. As long as the core values remain the same. And it's still Afrobeat, it's still Africa, it's still Niger. Then, right. Yeah.
Yes. Dre Sticks is of the opinion that moving Nigerian music and Afrobeats out of the country to different places and branches makes us who we are and gives us the much deserved recognition.
This Laye we just watched now, what's the inspiration behind it?
Do you like the song?
I love it. Very, very well.
Okay, so yeah, the song is also personal to me. But nobody we don't suffer for this life. You can't begin to see small change. You won't come go back.
Okay.
You go so any little socks, any little mileage, any little upgrade, like they just hold lamb, say all of us, we will not go back to where we come from.
Yes.
Everybody getting story. You understand? So it's personal for me, knowing my challenges. If I start to talk for this same Lagos, I don't sleep for floor or studio for months. Maybe say I don't get house, I don't get anything when I do.
Oh my God.
Yes, now you understand. Everybody getting a story. If we start to talk, you understand. So, but there's always a story. You understand? There's always a story. So, this song, when I did the song, when we were shooting the video, the devil struck. I was on location when we were going to shoot the video. The first shot, my director, you understand? Now, what is the song talking about? I no go fall. I no go fall. Me, I no go fall. The concept of the video is I was climbing. You could see I was climbing a rope. But guess what? I fell.
Wow.
Not the only follow. I broke my wrist. Look at this wrist. It's just healing.
Wow.
I carry POP for 2 months. I fell.
While shooting?
While shooting, the very first take one, we never, everything ended, the emergency straight. Like the bone broke, your hand go back like it broke, not be fracture. It broke. Baba, I can't start to do refund. People we are not work, we are not meet up with, do refund. Hospital bill, everything I look at, we can't think with this. But me, I be stubborn. I be stubborn.
Gero.
Baba, I go back. My people they tell me say, man, I don't go back there. Man, go change the concept. I go climb. After I don't come on the POP, I went back. I climbed the video. I did, and that's the video you guys saw. So, and to God's glory, the acceptance has been massive. So I just dropped the song like barely 2 weeks ago, and it's going TikTok everywhere.
Trending.
People are loving it. So that's my joy. Eventually, I did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this one is like a little bit personal.
Okay.
You're married, right?
Amari is married.
So how do you cope with your female fans? Because I'm sure you have lots of them.
Lots of them, all over the world.
You see.
Awkward.
So how do you know? I don't know how to put it. Let me not go too far. How do you cope with your
Okay, so this is it. Like I said, I'm a product of growth. I'm not one of. I'm very happy. Like I said, I've been around for a long time. I've been in this for a long time. So my own pattern now growth. I grow small,
Step by
small,
step.
small. I grow. So I'm not one of those people who just blow overnight or make it overnight. You understand? That thing, if they call it for Yoruba, I don't know. That thing I don't know. It's a test. When you just overnight success, you will misbehave. You will offend people. You a lot of things will happen at the detriment of yourself. You understand? So I'm thankful I didn't succeed. I've not succeeded yet, but to God's glory, I'm trying. You understand? I'm thankful I didn't have that overnight game. That's in a setup. So back to what you're saying, coping with female fans. I've been around for a long time, and I've been used to people appreciating my stuff, people appreciating my music. You understand? So the fan base too has been from here like this, been growing gradually. So each time I've been able to manage, you understand, I've been able to manage them. It's not as if something just gets overwhelming and I can't even, and I'll fall for it. You understand? So I won't lie to you, I have a lot of fans all over the world, female fans. People, they like my music. Truthfully, they like my music, and it's not a struggle for me, honestly. You understand? So if I see if I'm driving, if I see my fan on the road, this. So put it down, I will park, I'll come down, take picture with you. I'll feel pay for
Show
what
the
you like.
love.
I'll show the love. You understand? That's me.
good.
And it ends there. So it's not a struggle for me. It's very easy for me to cope with female fans. I'm not struggling with it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're able to balance it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Now this is an artist who knows what he is all about. Now, Dre, I'm going to ask you. You are a music producer. You mix. You master.
Yeah.
Yes. In the Nigerian entertainment industry, we have people taking credit for productions that are not really theirs. Now, this is just a normal fan based questions. When it comes to good music, hit tracks, hit music, all right? Who should take credit? The artist whose voicing is on it, or the producer? Now, this is a very hard thing because I know there are some hit songs that have come out, and before you hear those songs, for example, you can hear it's Dre Sticks on the beat, and then the artist comes on. Now, recognition is has started on that song. Now, in hit tracks or very good music that have been produced, who do you think should take credit?
Okay.
The artist or Dre Sticks?
So this is another form of a little education for people out there who don't know. Just a very quick one.
Okay.
Quick education. See, one thing about Nigerians, anything agreement, anything paper, we know like anything lawyer, we know they like
and it comes back to bite them.
You understand? We just like to avoid all those things, paper agreement. You understand? So, as far as entertainment is concerned, the structure is there. If you go online, the structure is something called the split sheets, there's something called the publishing rights and the royalties. You understand? There is structure for all these things that it will not even cause any glitch. It's just like autopilot. Like, assume you're an artist, I'm a producer. You came with your own song and I produce you. Now, we count it by point professionally. If you are the composer, if I'm apart from creating the melodies, the music, if I'm contributing to your writing, that's another point. Apart from being a producer, I have 1 point as a producer, 2 points as a fellow composer. You understand? You compose, I'm composing with you. You understand? So all those things will not bring it down to percentage. So at the end of the day, we can have 60-40, 75-25, 50-50. If you didn't pay me for the production, I can go maybe 50-50 or 60-40. You understand? There are a lot of, so we have that what's it called, that agreement. It's called the split sheet. You understand? And that split sheet is what they will give the publishing platforms. It will be automated. You don't put your accounts for there. I don't put my account for there. So the more as you hear accounts now, you look me, you go like money.
Oh my God.
Everybody loves money. You know, so automatically, as long as the music is being streamed, everybody is receiving their royalty. There is no issue. So it's always a collective effort. Now, when we do records, Nigerian producers, they'll put their signature on the song. You understand? So, okay, Dre sticks on the beat. Whoever is it on the beat, you understand? Artists too, if you pay you, talk your name. Your name. Hey, na missing gamo. You finish. You cannot tell a producer not to put his signature.
Exactly.
You understand? It is intellectual creativity. You understand? So if you don't want to make the signature, the producer put the signature, go produce the song yourself. You understand?
Sure.
So everything has structure already. But based on who we are as Nigerians, we are greedy. Some of us are greedy people. We don't like agreements. Those are the things that cause problems. But we are really evolving. We are really evolving. A lot of this structure is being factored into the works. Yeah.
All right.
Wonderful.
I've enjoyed myself today with Dre Sticks, aka Faluya
Yes,
of
sir.
Africa.
Yeah,
Now
Faluya.
he's giving us insights into his music production work, and of course you have watched 2 of his videos. One, a very recent video that came out 2 weeks ago and is trending, as a matter of fact. Now Dre has taught me a lot today. If I didn't know A or B or Z about how music is made or produced, trust me, right now I know about 50% of it because I have sat down with him, I've listened to him, and now I'm better off for it. So Dre, before we let you go, we want you to give us your social media handles.
Okay. So on my Instagram, my Instagram handle is DreSticks09. DRE Sticks 09 all together.
All right.
If you just type Dre Sticks, you'll find me. You understand? Medium Jasha. That's what they're talking for Yoruba. So on my Twitter, Dre Sticks 09. On my TikTok, I beg, I need enough for TikTok. Go and do your video for my new releases. You know?
There's a TikTok challenge.
Yes, there's
Oh wow, it's good.
yeah, people are gonna win. You're gonna win money. Money
wow.
video. So yeah. Anyway, on my TikTok, Dre Sticks 09. On my Facebook page, Dre Sticks, Dre-Sticks. Where else? Which other social media? Thread. That thread there, I don't even understand.
All right.